Hello and welcome to Military Mayday. We're pointing out a few pieces on the chessboard. What we're looking at here is a Russian factory producing a T-80 BMV main battle tank. It's not the greatest picture of it, and that's the only one I think they have here. We'll get into it. Despite economic sanctions, Russia is capable of producing 100 and 150 tanks per month. Did a story, I think, or did a video on a story about this like a week or two back, and they were pumping out quite a bit of tanks. It was more than this. The Russian military industry has overcome economic and technological challenges to increase its tank production significantly. The tank's defense has produced about 2,100 tanks of various types in 2023. This increase represents a significant jump compared to previous years, with annual production limited to about 200 new tanks. This increase in the main battle tank production comes as Russia faces severe economic sanctions, which, however, do not seem to affect it. I wonder if they're printing the old ruble. I would assume. Or they're just getting a lot more ruble velocity. Russia's tank production industry is grappling with a significant challenge due to a shortage of qualified personnel. The issue is particularly acute for manufacturers of tanks and armored vehicles. Despite increasing salaries and offering other benefits, these manufacturers are facing difficulties in recruiting more workers and engineers. This shortage of skilled labor poses a serious obstacle to the expansion and sustainability of Russia's military production capabilities. I've never heard anything like that before, but I'll go over there if they're paying good money. Fuck yeah. In addition to workforce challenges, the ongoing conflict to Ukraine presents a substantial obstacle for Russia's tank production. The war has led to considerable losses of tanks, with independent monitoring groups like Oryx estimating the losses at nearly 2,500 tanks. These losses not only represent a substantial depletion of Russia's armored forces, but also put additional pressure on the country's tank manufacturing sector to replace the lost equipment and to adapt to the evolving demands of the battlefield. Economic sanctions imposed by various countries constitute another significant hurdle for Russia's military industry, specifically impacting the mass production of combat tanks. These sanctions disrupt the supply chains and access to certain technologies and materials crucial for tank production. The imposition of these sanctions has complicated the logistical and financial aspects of manufacturing, potentially limiting Russia's ability to maintain and increase its production of combat tanks. Lastly, the wear and tear of industrial equipment in the arms manufacturing sector is a major issue. The effort to maximize arms production capacity is leading to increased costs and losses, straining an already challenged industry. Russia's plan to use stocks of components and materials reserved for arms manufacturing in the year 2024-2025 might address some immediate needs, but it raises concerns about a possible decrease in production capacity in the future. This could lead to long-term challenges in maintaining a steady supply of military equipment, potentially affecting Russia's strategic capabilities. In 2023, despite economic and technological challenges, the Russian military industry significantly increased its tank production. According to claims by so-and-so, a Russian military expert, the country's defense industry supplied the Russian army with about 2,100 tanks of various types, ranging from older models T-55, 54 to 62s, and the latest T-90s. This increase is significant compared to previous data, which suggests an annual production of about 200 new tanks, specifically the T-90s type. In 2023, Russia's army received 210 new tanks, compared to only 30 units in 2020. The T-72 tanks delivered is 840 vehicles compared to 120 in 2020. That's a big significant difference. They can also buy tanks from other countries. I mean, it's other countries make the same tanks. To address various problems, Russia also decided to restart a production of the T-80 combat tank, a Soviet-era model, mainly due to its performance in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The T-80 has shown certain capabilities useful for Russian armed forces, offering valuable insight to their potential usefulness. They have introduced a new variant of this, T-80 BMV. It is evident that despite a series of significant challenges, Russia has managed to intensify the production of tanks and armored vehicles. However, if Russia wants to repeat this feature in coming years, some major problems still need to be resolved. So not everything is yet won for Russia. No, Russia's really not going to win either. They can persevere on, though. This week in the World Affairs Brief, this is Joe Scalzo. I've been listening to him for years, over a decade, easy. And I came across him doing a video the other day. I can't find this video, or else I would download it and upload it to Military Mayday. And if I can find it, I will. It's like one of the latest ones I've seen of him. We're going to read something he's got here. It's called The Military Connection to Illegal Immigration. And I would check this guy's website out if you don't know who he is. Senator Dick Durbin made a formal admission in Congress this week that one of the reasons the Biden administration is providing illegals a guaranteed pathway to citizenship by joining the military is because of the severe shortfalls in military recruitment goals. Redacted's X channel has an excellent video documenting what Durbin said. What troubles me about the debate over the southern border is one half of the immigration equation. Notice he never said we need to stop or even inhibit illegal immigration. Yes, we need order at the border. Yes, we need to change laws to reflect the overwhelming numbers of people from all over the world coming to our shores. There's also a credible demand for more legal immigration into this country even now. What he's really saying is we need more orderly processing of people into the country, not orderly deportation or remain in Mexico. And he has audacity to imply that we need to change our laws to allow all these millions to stay, amnesty, green cards, and path to citizenship. And the law they want changed is to allow the military service path to citizenship. One of his colleagues in the Senate is proposing just that. If any illegal alien passes the physical and the background checks and joins the military, we will make you a citizen of the United States. That appears what the thousands of Chinese male immigrants are targeting as their goal in coming to America in waves. And as the video points out, that in their interview with Anthony Rubin, the Chinese government appears to be directly sponsoring these male immigrants. Yeah, I suspect someone leaked this military path to citizenship to China beforehand to receive a free one-time copy of the brief, instructions and options to subscribe. Here it is. Okay, so Dick Durbin basically said that that's one reason why they're leaving the borders open. So it's pretty wild info. Trump demands action. Biden scores a win. Supreme Court throws out the most of the world is against me. So he's got some stuff on here. Hamas leader flee Qatar into hiding. Israel declared they'll be hunted down. Anyway, check him out. I'll probably try to do some more stories on him. Now that I got him memorized, I bookmarked him. So, all right. Well, like and subscribe. Toodaloo.